Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop T-Mobile Park. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
A bouncer to the left side. Camargo's got it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 10.
He's set. Here comes the one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Riding in once again, Danny Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Danny Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Marino is there. Two gone. Digging in, Danny Freeman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And this will get all the way to the wall.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that will score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. On the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead. Trying to single out one man for his efforts this afternoon, and there he is on your screen.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly,
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show.
Play ball.
So striding in, Danny Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Danny Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. Brantley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He does so many things for this club, but the one category that jumps out when you look at stats this year, he leads the American League in runs scored. When you do that, you're doing some very special things for your team.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Go.
Ready with the 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Striding into the box, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Austin has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. So no. So here's Jake Cave to the plate.
For the Twins, the center fielder.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Cave.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Keller will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Freeman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding forward.
Sanchez.
Ball 4, take the ball.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there safely.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter. But it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
The final line.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s. And that
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
The third baseman, David Cody.
Digging in, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Freeman.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
5 runs.
Now from the home of the... Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Freeman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Cave. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0. Hit back toward the mound. And a glove flip for 1. To Healy for the double play. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not
the next twin up, Brian Aubrey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Aubrey. One.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Cave is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Freeman.
Hard on the ground toward short. Polanco is there. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So striding forward now, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty expected.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch, he swings and misses, throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Austin. Takes care of him, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, floating breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. 6-1 the final tally today. The Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Wilson earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. James Paxton couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Matinee baseball from MLB
And
Network.
now,
We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Domingo Germán is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an...
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Freeman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miguel Andujar.
Second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy.
Digging in now for the Yankees, JT Realmuto. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Realmuto.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Freeman ranging up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in now, Danny Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The shortstop, Didi.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Ready now, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here it comes.
Freeman.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lined into right, a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
So he got him swinging. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Diaz.
The 3-1. Runners on the move for second. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So back to the top of the Yankee.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. 8-0 the final today. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. You can bet the opposition.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Freeman.
Shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And
welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been...
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go.
Ryan Healy.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Zach Britton been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53.
Danny Freeman will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.J. Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by... All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Pitching and defense game 2-1. The final. We're just a few blocks.
Let's play ball.
Into the box, Danny Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Freeman.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued. First pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out. In now for Cleveland, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma. Hits from both sides of the plate with pop.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping up now, Danny Freeman. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Driven nicely into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting.
Now to the plate, Danny Freeman. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
We've got baseball for you. Now batting, Danny Freeman. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now, and you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, and their runners at the corners now.
Tyler.
Ready with the 0-1. And drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Danny Freeman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There goes Smith. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Liner toward right center. Naquin is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same.
Ready once again.
Number 15.
At the plate, Danny Freeman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side, Camargo brings it in. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Jeff Hoffman will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Danny.
Here comes the first pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or short.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ground is short. This could be two. Scooped up to Panic covering. To Healy for the double play. So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. To his right, Freeman on to Healy at first, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as Seattle prepares for their third turn through the order, and fans of the Mariners have really been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Freeman.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll give you a look there at the Mariners leaderboard to this point in the season. And he currently finds himself right at the top of the list in that department.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball four. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Striding in, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Eric Landry. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 2-2. On the ground to short. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play. And now for the White Sox, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-1 home.
1-1-1.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And that's through for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yohan Moncada.
Grounded to short. Freeman gloves it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box now, Danny Freeman. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Danny Freeman.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but it's off his glove. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Stepping in, Eric Landry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Chicago used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Now from the Soto district of down. So coming to the plate, Charlie Tilson. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past games. Camargo's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you? Standing in, Danny Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Freeman.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yeah. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long.
So here's Daniel Palka now. He went deep last night twice.
Daniel Palka.
Down to short. Freeman is right there. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to.
Up next for Chicago, Daniel Palka. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Freeman is up with it, and there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Danny Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tilson is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. In now, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at bat.
Danny Freeman.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So we've got runners at the corners here.
7. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Palehose came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. MLB The Show. Jake Junis starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. His batting average is on the rise right now. And
at the plate, Danny Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Freeman.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit, and this will bang up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in for his second at
the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Next for Seattle, Danny Freeman, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here.
Now at the plate, Eric Landry. He'll look to keep
the center fielder, Eric Landry.
So digging in now, Danny Freeman. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time.
That ball hit high and deep. Stripped. You can't put it on the ball. Yeah. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 196 for his career, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. settling in now, Danny Freeman. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
When you're down late, every run you score, no matter what the inning, puts a little doubt in the other team's mind. And after this triple, the lead is only 2. So a long ball, and we're all tied up, people.
13-11, the final score here. Chicago scored a lucky 13 in this one. Aaron Bummer earns his team-leading 11th win. Justin Wilson takes the loss, only his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.